Listen, we have concluded on this show. Kenny is never asking Devyn, do she have any single friends?
No.
Well, my friends don't act like me.
Have you ever? You know what, Britt? You know what? Have you noticed I never asked Devyn that? Like,
act like me. My friends don't act like me. My friends,
they say birds of a feather flock together. That's what
my friends say. I act like a dude, and they surprised I can even get a man.
Oh,
wow!
And look at you.
Yeah,
but then they always ask my man if he got friends. So there you go.
Look at
well, sister. Speaking of silly women, business is getting in. Not her, but
actually, what you think I'm going to talk about, I'm not going to talk about, because what y'all just talked about has made me want to talk about something else that I had looked up while I was truly trying to mind my business. Young Miami from the City Girls, who was with P. Diddy at one time, recently appeared on someone's podcast. And she announced that she is only willing to date men who make at least $100 million a year. Wow. That is her criteria for dating a man. And I just think it's just the perfect thing to talk about right after that old quiet part that we spoke out loud. And I'm going to start with, for shits and giggles, I'm going to start with Black. Black, do you think it makes sense for her to have a preference? Because as we know, a lot of men have preferences as well. Do you think it's far-fetched or insane for her to require her partner to earn at least $100 million annually?
Well, you know, I would tell young Miami, wish in one hand and shit in the other and see which one fill up first. So this ratchet dick sucking chick who has profited off her pussy because she ain't got no talent, and putting out this unrealistic claim. Look, we can all wish for things. You know, I wish I was 100 pounds slimmer and I had $100,000, more in my bank account, but that's not realistic.
Right.
The reality is here that I don't know if she said that for likes and whatnot, this, that, and the other. It's not, on a more serious note, it's not realistic for her to make that claim. And if anything, it's sad that you put that out there in the ethosphere to think that's even a possibility. I could look up her net worth right now. So why would you ask for something that you're not even bringing to the table? So even from the segment we just left, what qualities are you bringing to the table to display that would even make sense? That you're demanding that you're not going to talk to somebody unless they have this income. Look, God bless his soul. My boy, Kevin Samuels, he was spot on. Her sexual value is plummeting by the second. With every dick that goes in your head until your value is plummeting even lower and lower. When it's all said and done, you'll be lucky if somebody give your monkey as a snap card for that pussy. You dirty, no good man.
Okay. Kenny, after sleeping with Dirty Dick Diddy, do you think even if she met 10 men with $100 million, that they would want to sleep with her behind old Dirty Dick?
I still think they would. I still think they would hit it though. Real talk. But would they want to wife her though?
Thank you.
Hell no. No, it's just a jump off at this point. And my thing is, her mentality, she's already cutting off like 80% of her dating pool, because most men, most of us ain't making that type of money. So you're only going to get a small segment of the population anyway. So, and that's all well and fine. I ain't got a problem with her having a preference. I don't have a problem with anybody having a preference. You just got to understand, when you do that, you're cutting off your dating pool for single people. So, okay, cool. And plus, some of us that's making less than that, we don't want to hit you anyway.
I'm telling you, your resume is trash. When we found out what Diddy was about,
we don't want to deal with you anyway. So it's all good.
I'm sorry, Black.
But Brittany, after dating someone who gave her such a lifestyle, is it unreasonable to expect her to now want to go eat at Popeyes after only eating at Ruth Chris?
Well, she can eat whatever she want to eat. That just don't mean I'm paying for it. You go wherever you want to go, spend your money. And that's the thing. That's the problem. Again, I'm finna say something out loud, which we already done, but y'all don't understand. Y'all want $100 million man, but y'all gonna do what the $100 million man gonna want you to do. That's, you want $100 million man, but you want to be treated with respect, like he only make $35,000 a year. You are a number on a long list of days. What day you gonna come see that man with that kind of money? So again, I've seen her and I heard her talk, and I'm telling you, the only way she gonna meet that kind of guys is she go back to stripping at the strip club, because that ain't what. I'm gonna be honest with you. What she offered Diddy, now that we kind of way more clear about that, you offered him your side eye, which you act like you didn't see nothing, and then you was just available when he called you. Right. You gave him whatever he wanted. So that, for me, you're if you're dealing with a man like that, it's transactional, and you're asking to be in a relationship. Those two things will never match up together. That's like putting a square peg in a round hole. My sister, that's not going to work for you. So as well intended as you meant, you really don't want that kind of man, or maybe you do, but it's not. You shouldn't be teaching other people to think like that, because that ain't that they're gonna want more than what that kind of man is gonna get in. I'll just be honest with you. That's just.
What I'm gonna say is, I think because she's from a younger generation, a different generation, and I just think that they don't realize what comes with dating $100 million man, or even $1 million man, because I think with every million they get, that's a million just bits of ego, pixels of ego that's growing with that $100 million man. If I was literally married to $100 million man, he would quickly become a $50 million man, because me and my 50 going to mind our goddamn business.
You ain't dealing with that, huh?
Shit. And he can go be a $50 million man for some other hoe until he earn another 100. Because that's just not me. You know what I'm saying? And so I just don't think when women decide they have these crazy like preferences, they kind of have to realize what you're tolerating. And one of the people that I think about, and I don't know if he's $100 million man, it's like Cam Newton. He disrespected girl every 72 hours on his podcast. He talk about it like she ain't shit. And she's still over there cleaning and getting fucked in the ass and don't even like it. And I don't understand the dumb bitch. She used to be so self-confident, and she used to always talk about how strong of a woman she is and how she would never tolerate nothing. And now he damn near dog walking her ass like Kanye used to do that dumbass girl. So I just don't get it. There's just
Amber Rose. You talking about Amber Rose, how you used to do her.
There's just so many things that come with these men sometimes that I think women don't realize. And what she should be saying and doing, especially for women in her generation, is encouraging women to make their own $100 million, so then she can say kiss my ass when necessary. Go back to minding my business.
My goodness. All right. Listen, even for a man who is financially stable, that take care of his business, we won't put up with so much. So
I disagree. I think men will deal with a little bit more. Well, you know what? That's a whole nother conversation.